Hey guys, the goal of this video is to help all of you start your fitness journey in the right manner, because I know so many people who are wanting to start the fitness journey. There's at least one person every single minute who wants to start with a fitness journey in the world I'm talking about. So because of that, and all of the people who are starting with a fitness journey, it is highly likely that majority of them don't know how to exactly tackle the problem being, your fitness journey. So for such people, of course, the internet is there for all of us now. Thanks to the modern times that we live in, we can seek any information and we can find any information that we need anywhere across the world wide web. But then again, some of us are lazy to do that research, and some of us, because there's so much on the internet, we find the wrong findings for us, or we find the wrong thing that is not applicable to us necessarily, but we tend to follow it. What I'm trying to say over here is that, let's say some because I'm from Pakistan, and over here there's a lot of desi totkas, and people who are wanting to lose weight, they will just see some auntie's totka on, add so and so thing in water and just drink it overnight on empty stomach, whatever, and you will lose fat or weight. So stuff like that, basically what I'm trying to say, that there's so much of nonsense, if you don't mind me saying that. There's so much of nonsensical stuff on the internet as well these days, that you just don't know what exactly to follow. So this video is going to help you understand how you should be reaching your goals in the most efficient manner, and what's the right way in which that you're going to progress, because you want some assurity that you're going to progress, putting in the effort and the time. So the first thing that you need to do when you're starting with a fitness journey is that you need to set realistic goals. And this is something that a lot of people do not do, at least in Pakistan, the people that I come across to coach. So basically what happens is that most of the people, since weight loss or fat loss is the biggest issue over here, I'm just going to take that as an example over here. So what happens is that, let's say someone wants to lose weight, and it took them 5 years, 10 years to get to that weight, and assuming that someone who has been a skinny individual gets fat in like 5 years because of entering adult life, professional life, and just being seated most of the time, eating a lot of food, and now that they're here at this point, they want to lose all that weight and go back to what they used to be. And that's a very good thing that you are thinking about prioritizing your health and fitness. But if you are thinking that you're going to go back to that state in a month's time by just eating very less, then you're just in for a true disaster, my friend, because that's not how your body works, and that's not how you should make your body work or think of it to work. Because think about it logically. Let's keep all the theory aside. Let's just think logically. It took you 10 years amount of time to gain this much weight, and you're expecting to lose it in 1 month. Isn't that unfair? So that's why setting unrealistic goals is just going to backfire, because then you're expecting too much, and when that does not happen, you will just be disheartened and you will just stop. Coming back to this example, if you wanted to lose so much weight in just a month's time, and when that does not happen because you were putting in so much effort, you were really restricting your eating, you were not having any cheat meal, or you're not enjoying life with, I'm not saying you should generally enjoy life with food, but you weren't eating something delicious here and there to enjoy or satisfy your craving, not enjoy, satisfy your craving. So if you're not doing that and you're just being very restrictive, then it's not sustainable, right? And that's why it's not realistic. It's not a realistic goal. That's why you should always set a realistic goal to start off with your fitness journey. And other than that, you should be finding an activity that you enjoy doing. So many people, they love to play a sport, but they think that the only way to lose fat, weight, or get to the goal basically is just by lifting weights, because they see these fit athletes, peoples, whatever you want to call them, people see these fit people on social media that, they're so ripped, they look so nice, and they're just doing weight training. So people, the viewers, get intimidated thinking that they only need to do weight training in order to get to the goal. And this is false, because at the end of the day, your body is just putting some amount of work in order to burn calories or, pump up some muscle. And at the end of the day, that's what's getting you to the goal. It doesn't matter whether that was happening from playing a sport or from doing a workout in the gym or by doing yoga. None of that matters. What matters is that you should be enjoying what you're doing. Because if you enjoy doing yoga and your coach says that no, you're supposed to do weight training and just keep doing weight training over and over and over again, sure, you'll do it for a month, you'll do it for 2 months, you'll do it for 3 months, you'll do it for a year, but eventually you'll get tired of it because that's not your true passion, right? And that's why you should just do something that you actually enjoy doing. That way you'll be able to sustain that for a longer period of time. And that way your progress of whatever you achieve because of that activity or that change in your life, you'll be able to sustain that. And I'm sure that is the goal, that you're sustaining the progress that you have achieved, right? And other than that, this one is very important, that yes, assuming that you start with an activity, you also need to make it into a habit. That's very important. So, coming back to the previous example, let's say you enjoyed playing a sport, and this is a sport that, let's say, you used to play in your teenage years. Let's say you enjoyed playing cricket a lot, and now you're an adult, and because of staying seated at work, you've gained that weight, and because of eating as well. So you decide on playing cricket again. That's very good. The thing that will make the biggest change is not just starting with playing cricket, but making that into a habit. Whatever. Let's say you have decided on playing cricket once a week. That's a good start. At least you're playing once a week, from nothing to there's one day of activity. Then you can try increasing the duration of that. Maybe you're playing the same day, maybe not for 30 minutes, maybe for an hour, maybe for 2 hours. Then you could try increasing the amount of days that you're playing the sport. Let's say you're playing one day, you started playing 2 days a week, 3 days a week, 4 days a week, so on and so forth. Or what you could also do at such a point is that you could be playing the sport for a certain number of days, let's say 2 days or 3 days in the week, and 3 days or 2 days of the week, whatever the remaining number of days there are, you can do some other activity that you also enjoy doing. Let's say there is a person who enjoys playing sport, but also loves doing weight training. So, you could be dividing your activity into both of them. You could be playing sport and you could be doing the workouts. That way, you'll just be able to last longer. It will make your progress and your fitness journey a lot more sustainable, because you'll be making that into a habit. You'll be enjoying it. And that's why you'll be able to stick with it. That's the whole point. And other than making it into a habit, if you've tried all of this, if you have set a realistic goal, if you find an activity that you actually enjoy doing, and if you make it into a habit and yet you're not progressing, what do you do then? You should not hold yourself back from asking for help, because, there are fitness coaches everywhere, including myself, who have the knowledge and who have the experience. I myself have been in this field for over 15 years now. And I started off overweight as someone who didn't like working out or doing weight training. And I had no intentions of becoming muscular anytime when I was a teenager, when I started off, that is. But now, 15 years later down the line, it's completely changed, because I love it. This is my passion now. So this is also a possibility that you might start loving it if you keep doing it for so long. And if the results are good, you will stay in. That's what kept me going. The results at the very beginning, they were so addictive that I would go to the gym every single day. And I just kept doing it. And thankfully, it paid off. So it can pay off for you as well. Given that you are asking for help, you're staying consistent with it, and you get the right advice. Feel free to reach out anytime you want to. And another really important thing over here to keep in mind is that yes, you are coming to the weight loss example. If you want to lose weight, you're holding yourself back, and you're staying in the routine because you want to get to the goal. And because you're doing that, you should also be celebrating your success. That's something that a lot of people just skip on. They're like, uh, we've put in the work and we've gotten to the goal. That's it. What's the big deal about it? The big deal is you won, my friend, and your effort that you had put in actually paid off, and it calls for celebration. So I'm not saying throw a party, throw a grand party, and call the entire neighborhood to it or whatever like that. Nothing like that. The celebration can be just you enjoying something nice to eat, or watch something, or maybe buy some new clothes, or get your hair done a different manner. Basically treat yourself so that you feel good. The aim over here is for you to feel good, whatever makes you feel good. Now hopefully, if your goal is to lose weight, eating an entire 5 pound cake will make you feel good. That shouldn't be the case. Stop yourself from doing that, because eating additional calories is just going to take you away from the goal. So if you want to enjoy the cake, have a slice, have 2 slices, or if you're me, have a 1 pound cake by yourself. But that's me. Don't do that. Yeah, but if that is the case, just do something by which you can also enjoy, you can stay sane, you can get happy, and you can get back to the journey from the following day. So that should be a goal. Also, now I have covered basically all the points that I wanted to cover. I'm just looking at my notes over here, so bear with me. I have told you how to set realistic goals at the very start of your journey. You have to find an activity you really enjoy doing. You have to make it a habit if you want to really progress. And if nothing works out, feel free to reach out for help with a professional, someone who you can trust, someone who has expertise to help you. And do celebrate your success. Don't hold that back. Enjoy. And if this video was helpful for you, do drop in a comment down below, because it's really going to motivate me to keep making more videos for you, and it's also going to give me an idea of how you guys are resonating with the content or the talks that I'm doing over here. So I will be looking forward to all the comments, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure to do so right now. And take care of yourselves, and until next time, I'll see you then.